People pleasers seek external validation for everything. People pleasers don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they are important. They don't believe that they are worthy. They don't believe that their thoughts are valid or important, or their perception is valid. They look to everyone else to confirm their perceptions, to confirm their own importance and their own validity, and to confirm their feelings. And this, of course, comes from trauma. Growing up, they had invalidating caregivers. Those caregivers didn't allow them to have their own opinions, didn't reward them or commend them for being different or thinking on their own. Instead, they sought to squash out the child's individuality, and these caretakers sought to have control over the child. So they didn't encourage the child to think for itself, to feel feelings that were different than its caregivers. Instead, they just put constant pressure on the child to conform. As a result of that abuse and mismanagement, the child grows up to squash out their individuality, their independent thinking, and their trust for self, and they crutch on their trust for everyone else and their groupthink, or their ability to conform to whatever the social hierarchy is around them. So the people pleaser doesn't say, "I'm mad." They say, "Are you mad?" The people pleaser doesn't say, "I'm sad." They say, "Are you upset?" Because if you ask the people pleaser, "How do you feel?" they will say, "I don't know." They're so afraid to express their true feelings that they actually lose access to their true feelings. If any of this sounds like you need to stop externalizing. But how do we do that? Just like when you need to heal an arm that's broken, the bone needs a cast around it that is restrictive, that holds it in place so that it can heal properly. So here's your figurative cast, the actual rules that you will create around your psyche. Rule number 1, I will never ask for external validation. Never. For a period of time. How long? Give me at least a month. Give me at least 30 days. I prefer 60. I'm not asking anyone for their opinion, for their backup, for their cosign, for any type of validation, or for their feelings or thoughts on something that really isn't totally their business. Rule number 2, I will not try to influence another person's thoughts and feelings so that I can get them to validate a decision I want to make. People pleasers, you're not slick. You guys will try to convince other people by giving them negative information about your boyfriend, your job, or school, that you should drop out of school, quit your job, or ditch your boyfriend. And you're doing that because you don't feel strong enough in yourself to just make the decision and do it. You want other people to co-sign on it. And so you tell them all this negative stuff, but you're actually manipulating them. Don't do that anymore. What we're doing is we're creating a new neural pathway in the brain that internalizes. Literally, your attitude is, I don't care what they think. It's really none of my business. The only thing I care about is how I feel and what I think. We're building a muscle. After 30 to 60 days of following those 2 rules, you will be healed of your externalization, your externalizing.